Thank you, Gas. Now, I'd like to talk about today's era. What are your thoughts on today's graffiti culture?
I think it's lost. And not lost as far as like, there's a bunch of lost ass kids out there. I mean, yeah, that too. There's no guidance. There's no fundamentals. There's no one there with that subway art to say, hey, this is what you should do. It's just, I'm not gonna say I don't respect it. I mean, their generation's different. They're doing their thing, but like, I think the quality of graffiti has shot down fucking 90+% because it's just shit. It's a bunch of silver, a bunch of black, and that's what's considered dope. Back in the day, you could do silvers and blacks, but you had aspiration to be doper. Now it's just, it's ugly. I mean, I understand as an adult. I mean, when I was a kid, I'd see graffiti look dope. Now I see graffiti looks like shitty. It's just shit graffiti. Shit on top of shit, on top of shit, on top of shit, on top in front of 10 tents. And this is the city's problem too, because the graffiti mixed up with burnt walls and a bunch of tents, and it's just a whole overall shitty look, you know? You know, it's the backdrop to our shitty homeless city now. It's just fucked up, you know? I mean, there's still dope art out there, but the majority of the dope artists, you can put them on a fucking hand. You show me 100 dope graffiti artists that are up in the city, and you show me how many of them are actually dope artists, and it's very few. The ones that are dope are mind-blowingly dope. Don't get me wrong, the times have changed, the art has changed, but the ones that are dope, and the ones that are shit are really shit. And it seems like the shit ones just outweigh the fucking dope ones like 100 to 1 now.
Who are some of those dope artists that you currently see on the streets today? Can you name a couple?
You're talking dope as in art, because now being an older man and being like an artist myself and being a graph writer and seeing the difference, knowing the difference, when I say something's dope on a wall, I'm not, the spot you caught is fresh, it's cool to look at, but if I think your shit is dope and I'm calling and telling someone about your shit, it's not even graffiti you're doing anymore. You're doing some fine scale, half of a building artwork. It's like, it's majestic. It's not even graffiti anymore at this point. It's like fine art, you know? Graffiti anymore really doesn't impress me anymore. My own graffiti and some of my crewmates included, graffiti doesn't really impress me. I've seen it all, you know? To bell whistle me with graffiti and our street art made me go, wow, you did something different. You probably are doing some art. It's probably not even graffiti at this point, because most of the graffiti shit has been done.
Can you give me your Mount Rushmore of graffiti artists, or your top 5 list to ever do it in Los Angeles?
Again, my top 5 list is kind of weird because some people would say those people aren't even graph writers. Like, hands down, one of my favorite of all time has been Coffee. Is he a graph writer? Well, he originated as a graph writer. He's a fine artist. He's dope. He's dope as fuck. He could still walk a wall. I just don't think he does as much as he you know, you would think, oh, he's a graph writer. He should. But as a person and as an artist, I love Coffee's shit. Another one I'm a big fan of, one of a good friend of mine, is, and we're talking here on arts, just strictly on like art shit.
Anything. Just on your Mount Rushmore, past or present.
Yeah, and like I say, this is not taking away anything from any of like the Oilers or the Sleaze or anyone who did graffiti. It's just like, you're asking me, my Mount Rushmore? They're artists. They're all artists. They're like I told you, they're like the Coffees, the Axeses, the Mirrors, the Plex. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are like artists. You know what I'm saying? Like the levels, they all skill. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just like, there's so many. Here goes Mount Rushmore. There's 4 people. Like, there's probably at least 10 of them up there. There's a bunch of them up there, dude. But those were definitely, Temps is up there, dude, for sure. There's like, you know, these are people who like innovated the game or gave something to the game, or like was a fresh perspective. Wasn't like, I'm not saying you're not dope, but you gave me some dope redundant shit that I've seen 30 people do before. Whereas those people I just listed, those are game changers. Those people did something that they carved their own path to, you know. And most people on this, all of them I know on a personal level too, so maybe there's some bias in that too. But you know, like, you know, I guess if you're an amazing person and you're a good artist, it goes a little bit further than if you're just an amazing artist and you're kind of an asshole person, you know.
Gas, I'd like to thank you for joining us. You have such a long history in Los Angeles graffiti culture. We could go on for hours. We did. What can we expect from you in the future?
Don't expect anything from me. Just let me be me, and you know, whatever happens, happens. You know, I'm not one of those guys. Well, I'm working on something really big, because if something really big doesn't happen, then I lied to you. Just, it is what it is, man. Expect positivity from me. Be a positive dude, good attitude, try to make artwork, hopefully be around here for a while, you know, that's it. And keep doing what I'm doing until God, you know, decides that I'm not here to do anything anymore. That's what I'm gonna keep doing. Stay positive, that's all I plan to do.
Hey man, congratulations on your sobriety.
Thank you.
You're an inspiration to many who struggle with addiction and the disease of alcoholism. We wish you continued success with your electrical boxes and hope to see more of them on the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This has been Gas MTA, a Los Angeles legend, and we'll see you next time.
Yay.